Congratulations to the number 14 by Collis, the CLM P101 with Simon Trimmer and Pierre Caffer. Well done, guys. Get the car to the finish. That's an achievement. Well done.
Yes, I have to say it was quite a hard race today, and obviously everyone knows that we had a very hard season last year, and it's really hard to do a development in the LMP1 class so far. But we were really focused this year on very big steps on the car, so for the more we get new gearbox, we get new differential, we have no issues anymore with that. And for here from Nurburgring especially, we brought a very big new aero package for our car, so it seems to work. And one of the biggest key what we had was to get the temperatures down. I think today it was perfect conditions when for the overseas, for the hotter races. Our car today, I have to say, was without any problems. We had a small issue when Simon stopped the car in the pits, but this we solved already.
You talked about the new aero kit. One of the new aero. Talk about the new aero kit. One of the new aero features was your DRS system down the front straight with the rear wing popping off. That was a bit of a shocker for you.
Well, it was also a shock for me, but I have to say it was not. It was not from the car. I was hit by a Porsche in the Schumacher S. The speed difference was that high that I could not stop the car, and I had only one chance to avoid this, to go full throttle. But I get hit very slightly, and that was really scary, I have to say, afterwards, because I haven't seen this in my mirror. I was watching in my mirrors, and when I shift up, I have seen, wow, the rear wing is gone. So of course you feel it immediately in a P1 car. But apart from that, I have to say the car was without any technical issues, and I'm really proud about my guys. They're working day and night, and we are a small team with a small budget. And the last time when I won here was with the LMP1, and now again. So it seems to be Nurburgring like me.
Yeah, congratulations on getting that car stopped. That was a great piece of driving. Simon, well done. Hard work out there today, in anything with a roof on it, and the car comes home, you score points, you're in the championship. Well done.
Thank you.
How was it for you?
I have to say it was a really tough race because it was quite hot out there, and my first stint was quite good. I did a double stint, and of course on this track I thought there's much more traffic than on other tracks. So yeah, but compared to Rebellion we closed the gap, I think. They had problems of course, but we had it as well. So I'm really happy, and for the team, because they worked, like Pierre said, they worked so hard for that car. And from Pierre and me, we fit together well, so it's a good day for us.
Congratulations. Move on to Texas with renewed momentum. Well done. In LMP2, KCMG, well done, gentlemen. Nick Taney on the far end, we'll leave him till last as he's still cooling down. Matt House and Richard Bradley. Matt, didn't you? Just because in the middle with a smile on. You guys look pretty good out there for the majority of the race. Fantastic team effort. It really was working well for you today.
Yeah, we came here thinking this was going to be our weakest circuit, and on the face of everyone saying our car was a little bit special. It's a high downforce circuit, not a lot of straights, so it's a real reflection of the team, the engineer. We've really moved the car along, and also in some of the pit stops we got a lot of pushbacks, you know, where the pits was very, very tight. It seemed to happen almost every time. The guys have really delivered a lot of good pit stops, so of course typical endurance racing, everybody's effort has really contributed to this win. Wasn't comfortable, obviously very physical out there, and a couple of issues after full course yellows with cold tyres and brakes. I certainly lost it, Richard too. So yeah, the car has got speed, and we were able to maximise it.
Yeah, how frustrating was that, Richard? Because you guys had built up a decent cushion, Nick did his usual stellar job, and then you come into a pit lane and can't get in your pit box and lose everything that you've built up and more. So that must have been really frustrating.
it's very frustrating, but you know, you have to remember it's a 6-hour race, and you know, you can't change what's happened. You just have to knuckle down and get on with your job. And if you let yourself get frustrated by this, then you're going to start making mistakes. So it is the way it is. We had a plan to, you know, because when we tested here, it was a lot hotter today than it ever has been, and we had a plan to look after the tyres and everything, and you just have to remember that, and we executed it very well, and that's why we won today. It was a real team effort, and also this is by far the hottest conditions we've ever run this car in. So I think it's testament to Orica as well that obviously with all the strains with the heat and everything, that the car ran very reliably and we had no issues whatsoever.
I like what Pierre said, Nick, about this being almost a bridge, if you like, to our flyaway races in terms of the temperature. We will get hot temperatures throughout the rest of the season, but that was pretty toasty out there.
Yeah, it was, and we started the race, we thought it would be a fuel race. But in LMP2 we were close on 7 stints, so we were saving from the start, but at the end it was, the first stint it was a tyre race, and it was a case of looking after the tyres because it became so hot, and by the end we were a little bit better, and obviously we had ultimate pace in the car, which meant we could play around with the strategy like we wanted to, and we could save fuel when we wanted to, which when you've got a fast car opens up a lot of options to you. When you've got you're always chasing the race, you have to play everything perfectly and hope that the race comes to you. But at the end of the day, we did the best race out of everybody out there. We had the fastest car, and I think we had the best 3 drivers in the field. When I got back in the car at the end of the race, after Matt and Richard's stints, the race was over, so it was quite simple for me.
Yeah.
It's nice to see him sweaty, you know. In America, usually he has like a comment.
Coming from you.
We'll leave you to slope off together. That is a reference, of course, to Nick driving in America in a GT car that has air conditioning that makes life a tad easier. Congratulations, guys. Well done on that result. Move on to the back row. Great entertainment again from the GT classes, from both the Pro and the AM squads. It was a Porsche day there as well. Congratulations then to our winners, the 91 squad, Richard Leitz and Michael Christensen. Guys, that was hard work. That was good stuff. Who's going to go first? Go on, Richard, you've got the mic. Couldn't see you there behind the front row. That was a tough old race out there. You guys executed well. Come home as winners. You must be pleased with that result today.
I mean, it was. I think it was hard for everybody, especially the Nurburgring with the rubber bed next to the racetrack. It's not easy to have any mistakes without any dirt track, and I have to say the key was to drive 6 hours without any problems, and Mike did really well. And we basically controlled our speed at the end a little bit. And we are really happy that it worked out. P1 and 2 for Porsche, similar than in America. It's really nice in front of the home crowd, especially for Olaf being here like 10 or 5 k's away. It's a special moment.
And Michael, the crowd here was incredible today. The grandstand's absolutely packed. I know you guys are focused on your racing, but does that filter through to you? Do you get a feeling of the passion coming from the fans in the grandstands?
I mean, everybody saw the fans on the grandstands, but also I have to say we saw a lot of people in our pits. You know, like our pits is really crowded, and the hospitality is completely full. So a lot of people from Zuffenhausen and Weissach came here, and it's really special for us to win this race and to see them enthusiasts. You know, and they go back to work on Monday and hopefully bring some new special parts, and we're gonna fight back to the championship next time in America.
Quick word from you, Michael. That was. Yes, stop it. Is that enjoyable? It's always enjoyable when you win, but at the time when you were going around out there with the limited grip, with the dust and the dirt and the tyre debris, that looked pretty hard work out there.
Well, basically it was quite hard work first, and it was quite alright for me. In terms of traffic, second stint was very unpleasant for me. I didn't really, I was a little frustrated a few times, and well, just got to deal with it, obviously, but sometimes you get frustrated with the traffic, and you know, it's the same for everyone, I know that, but sometimes you feel like the unlucky one. But everything went well, everyone stayed calm, Richie and I, and in the end, the team did a great job, we did a good job, and the strategy fall in our hands as well, so in the end it was not too difficult, I have to say.
Well done. And the victors in the let me say, that's me being in the States, GTE category, the 72 SMP squad, Alexei Bazov and Victor Shetar. Gentlemen, first of all, congratulations. Victor, tell me a little bit about the race. Good battle? Hard battle?
Yeah, the race was very hard because in the beginning we maybe, sorry, I forget this word. Tire pressure was very high, and the last 2 laps for me was very difficult because I can't, you know, brake hard. I can push medium corner, and Pedro overtake me, and after I try to save my place, fight with Paolo Roberti. It's very nice. And anyway, for us it's very good result because yesterday we first time ever win pole position, and today we win. It's very good for the championship. Now we have a little bit more difference in point between us and Aston Martin. I'm happy. It's good result for us, thank you.
And Alexei, you did your part, excellent. The pair of you did a fantastic job, extended the lead in the championship, which is important as we've just heard. How was the race for you?
Yes, it's my second session. It's a good time. I'm happy my result. And yes, Victor speak now today. Good work. Team is racing. It's pole position. It's first podium. And thank you very much. It's racing mechanic. Thank you very much. Good work.
It's nice being on the top step of the podium, isn't it? Gentlemen, thank you very much. Before you leave, give it an opportunity for any questions from the floor before we let these guys go. One down here, hang on, yeah, fire away. Shit!
On the cars, the configuration that you currently have, how much is that going to change between here and the track in Austin? Because Austin a little less downforce than this track.
We'll give that to the LMP2 guys who got the most to change. Nick, is it a completely different setup for Austin or something similar to here?
We have homologated parts, I believe, so we're stuck with what we have, which is kind of a problem when we need to change the setup and adjust the car. But I think Austin is quite similar to here actually. It'll be a high downforce track, so it should be quite similar to here.
Yeah?
For us will be the same. I reckon that Kota will be full downforce track, and we have to schedule from our menu what we want to bring for Kota. The time will be really limited. For sure we have to improve our car in certain parts. We already figure out what we have to do, but we're not sure if we bring this new update for Kota.
Richard, from the GT side of things, obviously you can wind a little bit of the back wing off, but you still need some grip back there because Kota's got some fast corners.
Yeah, I mean, for us it's the same, it's all homologated, so there will be no aero change, but definitely our aero guys will make a start setup with the rear wing and stuff like this, but basically it will look the same like now.
Thank you very much. Gentlemen, thank you. Brilliant performances and great energy.